All right, cash call, everybody. Once again, it's Wednesday. It's time for Brian and I to titillate your brains with amazing information and techniques and advice. Brian, good to see you again. Thanks for coming back one more time to wow the crowd.
The crowd, no pressure.
No pressure whatsoever. I have a really good Zillow call. So, this is very out of character for me, and we're going to play a really good call. And I say it's out of character for me. I made a joke. I think it was yesterday. And I think the ISA that I was coaching was like, how do you listen to this stuff over and over again? All these hours of calls, don't you get sick of it? And I was like, I was blessed with very critical parents who could find fault with absolutely everything at any time. So I've been blessed with that same technique, that same skill set. I can find fault in anything. It's awesome. So that's why I like doing it. So it was just really funny. But so it's out of character. I have a really great call today that I'm going to be playing. She did a really good job, and I just want to demonstrate that for people. Since we're always harping on how to do it,
Let's do it. I'm excited to hear a good, high quality call, and let's see if I can nitpick it, right?
Yeah, there we go. We can always find something.
Always.
Listen, it's our job to find something, It's like a home inspector. When's the last time you got a home inspection report with nothing on it?
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
I paid for that? What do you mean I paid for that? I don't know if I shared my sound.
Hello. Hello, this is
You hear it? Yeah.
Alexis with Baird & Warner Real Estate on a recorded line. Just wanted to give you a quick call because I see that you're interested in looking at a property in Bloomingdale tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome. When would you like to see it?
Whenever you guys, I'm off tomorrow, so like anything after like 10 a.m.
Okay, cool. Let me.
How about even like 11, just to be safe?
Okay, let me work on getting that set up for you. Just wanted to ask you a few questions. You're looking to make a move soon, is that correct?
Not soon. We're going to be selling. I'm going through a divorce right now. It's
So
amicable. No, it's actually congratulations. We're actually friends now.
Oh,
it's
that's
been
good.
2 years of trying, and we're being amicable, and we're helping each other out, and we're not killing each other. Trust me, that already passed. That ship sailed. So we are going to be. Yeah, it's actually a good thing. But yeah, I think it'd be best if I just got my condo already. And then when we try to sell this house, we haven't even decided when to put it up or how to put it up. Maybe that when you guys come in, maybe you guys can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. We can
because we would
want to
sell this house, and yeah, good times. I just hate the moving process, but I do wanted to talk because I kind of like that building, but I noticed there's some that are facing the water because I run around that.
All right, so she keeps talking. We get discovery. It works out really well. I just wanted everybody to hear the really good entry, right? Inquired about the property over here. You'd like to go see it. When would you like to go see it, right? She just moves her right into discovery and then moves smoothly right into discovery. There's no hiccups, no issues, which is great.
So let me pick, just because we always have to come up with something. I don't like the assumptive thing. So you're looking to make a move soon. I like better. Are you looking to make a move soon? Because if I'm not looking to make a move soon, I might be a little offended by that. I might be like, what the hell? Why is this person being pushy? So
yeah, it's funny you point that out. So I was just working with a team yesterday, and the manager had changed their script. And so their script is, hey, Brian, saw you were looking at homes on our website. Are you planning on moving in the next 6 months? That's your only option, right? So the problem is for people, a lot of times those website leads are not planning on moving. They don't, first of all, I don't know if it's exactly 6 months or not, but it might be that I really haven't figured out when it's going to be. And if you only give me one option, now sometimes people might feel like I'm in the wrong conversation, right? I don't fit your mold or I don't fit your question. This might not be for me. And we don't want to do that.
So, and I'm going to give you the script that Dale and I both use is, are you looking to make a move soon? Or are you window shopping? Much better script, in my opinion. And it's not really a double bind because we really do want to hear we're looking to move soon, but we've given them an option. The answer to that is never no. And, if you're going to do an intro script, the answer should not be no. Are you looking to make a move soon? No. Oh, crap,
now I got to pick another option.
Well, and it makes my head hurt a little bit. And here's why. are you looking to move in the next 6 months? What if I'm looking to move in 6.5 months?
Right.
You know,
Actually,
I mean,
we listened to a call. This is why I know that they switched the script. We listened to a call where the ISA asks, hey, so are you planning on moving in the next 6 months? And the lead goes quiet for a few seconds. And she goes, no, more like 8, right? But you could hear that they had to stop and think about it. And then they were like, no, that's not quite me. It's actually more like this, right? And she just demonstrated, or, it was an audio way of hearing how confusing it is when you just have one specific choice.
right,
Hi,
and
welcome
the
to
other-
my ice cream shop. Would you like vanilla? And you're
or
like,
vanilla.
I don't hate it, but I kind of wanted to shop a little, maybe some chocolate. This is not working for me.
Yeah, and if you don't like the script that Dale said or the script that I said, you could use this one. Do you have are you looking to move sometime this year? Are you looking to move sometime soon? Or how about this one? Out of curiosity, do you have a time frame? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking to move in 6.37 days, whatever. But here's the thing. Every one of those questions, you cannot answer no to them. I guess you can answer whatever you want, but it doesn't make sense to say, have you, what is your time frame? No. Okay, you can't. I mean, you can say that, but you're a crazy person. So
that would be like talking to my daughter when she was 2. Everything was no. It doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, Dale, I've got a call today, and it's a roller coaster call. And here's what I mean by it. It seems to go well, and then maybe not so much. And then so I want to share that. And it's interesting because it's one of the best agents on my team. And what I want everyone to take away from this call is even the best agents have bad ones. And this isn't a horrible call by any stretch, but I would say it's below her ability, for lack of a better way to put it. So.
Yeah, great.
All right. Share sound. Hopefully this will work. Do you see what do you see on my screen?
I see your notes, and I see you and Barry Jenkins talking about Z Buyer.
All right, cool. I was sharing the wrong screen. Fix that. All right, here we go.
Yeah, absolutely.
And well, I am interested to see a property in Bentonville.
Okay. It looks like it's 2205 Southeast 15th Street.
Correct.
Okay. And let's see. I'm pulling it up right now. It looks like all offers must be submitted. Okay, so we have till tomorrow at noon to submit the offer. So we still got some time.
Oh, wow, that's fast.
Yeah, well, it's time of the essence in this market.
Here's my first place that I want to make a comment. We know about intro scripts. You guys have heard us say it 1,000 times. I'm not going to repeat it. If you're new to this thing, the Zillow intro script is, hey, this is Brian with Curtis Realty Group. I notice that you're interested in 123 Main Street. When would you like to go see it? It's a very aggressive script with Zillow. This is Zillow lead. So, but this makes my head hurt a little bit. We're making the assumption that somebody understands the market. I don't know if you heard that assumption there, but
I did, yeah. Time is
of the
essence.
essence. This guy literally said he is absolutely brand new to this process. Maybe he's never owned a house before. Maybe he doesn't he doesn't own a television. I mean, we can make assumptions, but it's a very bad idea. So
yeah,
let's
do this. Yeah, let's do this example. I go down to a car lot. I've never bought a new car before, or I'm not savvy. I really, maybe this is like the second car I'll ever owned. And I get down to the lot, and the salesperson's like, hey man, you gotta if you want something, you gotta make an offer today. I'd be like, this is way too fast for me.
Yeah. I haven't even picked I don't even know if I want to buy a car. I don't even know what color it needs to be. I mean, what do you mean I got to write an offer today? It's overwhelming. So be careful not to overwhelm people. And here's the reality. This agent's very knowledgeable. She knows the scripts that we need to go into, but she skipped a step, in my opinion. And that step is, are you familiar with the current market? No. To what's going on? Oh, let me explain it. Now I've got an opportunity to show my expertise instead of just skipping that step and doing that. So that's one thing I think is really important. When you're educating people, ask them the question first before you educate, I guess is probably how I would say that.
Yeah.
Look a little bit more.
So how long have you been looking?
I just started. Like, this is my
Okay.
first house.
Oh, okay. So you're
And I
probably
started-
not ready to just write an offer and all that fun stuff. We got some things we're gonna have to do first, right?
Once again, why are we making the assumption that he can't write an offer? I guarantee in 24 hours, I can get someone ready to write an offer if they're willing.
Yeah.
Probably in 5 hours. You know, I've got to get them pre-qualified and all that kind of stuff in this market. But ultimately, let's not make the assumption that somebody can't do something. We're slowing ourselves down and potentially causing ourselves not to be able to meet with people. People
Yeah.
want to hear yes. Like,
Right.
yes, I can help you get what you want. Not, no, we got a whole bunch of work to do. Oh my God.
Didn't we talk about how to say no within a yes, or how to like yes everything, even if it isn't
You
no?
know what? Let's talk about it, because I think it's very valuable, and I'm
Yeah.
sure we did at some point. But yeah, let's do that, Dale. Why don't you explain what you mean?
Yeah, what I mean is that like some of the best salesperson people that I've ever heard will base everything sounds like yes. Not that they're not to be confused with the people who bullshit you, right? Not bullshit salespeople who just yes you. But I'm saying that like even if I need to deliver a no to you, I do it in a way where I find a way to say yes, if that makes sense. So Brian is like, Dale, in this crazy tight limited inventory market, I want to submit an offer at 50,000 less than asking. I'd say, yeah, Brian, you know what? I think it's really important that we make sure that we don't overspend on this property and that we also negotiate as tough as we possibly can. That does not mean that we are submitting an offer at 50,000 less, right? Because that's stupid.
No.
But I still said yes to you.
Yeah, no, I love that. I do a similar thing. You know, I'd say, Dale, you know, absolutely. If you guys want to submit an offer at $300,000 on this $350,000 property, I'll do that for you. And maybe I can offer a different perspective and a different approach on that before we do that. Would you be open to talking about that? I gave them what they wanted. We're going to write the offer that's never, ever going to get accepted.
Right.
And then I say, you know, would you guys consider? So it's interesting. There's a book out there that talks about magic words. And I don't know if I love all that concept, but one of the things that I really liked was the guy says, this is a great phrase. And I think I'm going to start adding it. You know, Dale, out of curiosity, do you consider yourself open-minded? So the reason I ask that is, who's going to say no to that? No, I'm a closed-minded bastard, and I don't want to hear anything you got to say.
Of course, occasionally you get that answer. Occasionally you get that answer, but then you know who you're talking to.
Right, and that's fine too. At least you got a path to go down. But we could use that. Okay, you know, this house listed at 350. You want to offer 300? Okay, you know, again, if you guys want to do that, I'll be happy to do that. Let me ask you this: would you be open-minded to a little discussion about this? Of course, we're open-minded. We're not idiots. Like everybody, a few exceptions, wants to be open-minded. So, you know, try that, throw that out there as some scripting. I think it's a pretty good little powerful, just a little turn of phrase that can work out pretty well. So works great in recruiting too. All those EXPers out there watching. Hey, are you an open-minded agent, or do you consider yourself closed-minded? Well, I'm open-minded. Well, you know, out of curiosity, would you like to take a look at what I got?
Nice.
Open-minded. So I just made that up. That can use some work, but generally it works.
Well, who knows? Maybe I'll love it that much and jump right in.
Okay. Well, so if this is the first house, I'm guessing you haven't really gone through like the pre-approval process or anything like that.
Well, I did have a conversation with
Can you pause it again?
a friend who is a loan officer.
So what I want to point out is she's doing things in the negative, right? You wouldn't be willing to write an offer. You haven't gone through the pre-approval process. She doesn't need to pitch it. She doesn't need to spin it in a negative way, right? We could do it in a positive way. So do you know, I don't know if you'd be ready to write an offer on this, but you can let me know if it appeals to you that much. That's positive, right? Hey, you know, the simple question is, have you run numbers with somebody yet on your finances? That's the easy one, right? Versus, I assume you haven't done it.
Yeah, I'm not sure why we're assuming the no. And I get that this is a challenging situation. We've got, you know, she looked it up. I think offers have to be in less than 24 hours from this point. And yeah, there's a there's a big road to hoe here. And I agree with that. And I want to be realistic with that person so they don't think, oh God, this person sucked. They didn't give me the house, da, 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 da. That
Right.
being said, I also want to give them some hope. You know, I don't want, because what's my ultimate objective? My ultimate objective is to get in front of them, not to sell this house. If I sell this house, great. But my ultimate objective is to get this person to be my client, right?
Right.
So we got to give them a little yes, you know, and
Yeah.
to Dale's point earlier, I'm not BS yes, and not yes to everything. As a matter of fact, one of the greatest tools that you have in your toolkit as a salesperson, after you've said yes a couple times, is to say no. And the reason is when you tell somebody no after you've said yes, then they will believe you.
Don't believe you.
It's true, because when you hey Dale, can I build a a garage? Oh, absolutely, you can do that. Can I do this? Yeah, you can do this. Can I have an airport in my backyard? Oh yeah, you can do that. Really? Because I mean, and I'm exaggerating, but sometimes agents just yes. Salespeople, not just real estate agents. So rival or revel in the opportunity to say no, especially for a dumb question, so that they will believe you when you say yes. So anyway, that's just I guess that's a little old school sales, but I believe in that.
He did a quick check.
Okay.
And he told me.
I'm going to
"Hey,
fast
you're
forward,
free
and I'm
to
going to have,
record."
I'm not sure the exact spot I need to get to, so bear with me.
Okay, well that's good. I believe I put in the request for tour. I selected the time slot at 5:30. So
Today,
that is-
5:30.
Yeah, that is available. Then I will take it.
Let me see if I can squeeze you in.
Here's where it's about to go sideways.
Oh no.
Okay. Let's see.
Slowly sideways.
And are you committed to any agents, or are you open to seeing if we're a good fit?
I'll be honest. I do have my picks at the moment as to who I'm going to go with.
You do have somebody?
I do have somebody. I'm not going to be, I'm not going to try to find what the proper term is or anything. When I submitted my request for tour, I didn't know they were going to connect me to another real estate agent. Like I said, conversations just started recently with close friends and family.
May I ask? Oh, so you have friends and family that are in real estate that you'll probably most likely be using?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to encourage you to do, since you
Pause.
kind of already had made your mind
He
up
didn't
on
say
that,
friends and family. She did. He didn't say friends and family. She did.
I'm not 100% sure. It was a little bit hard to hear that part of the conversation, but
Yeah.
I don't know where she got that impression. But yeah, it did feel like that maybe she planted that seed again. There's a lot of making assumptions here, and that's one of the things. My biggest takeaway from this phone call is stop making assumptions. So that I want to listen to just the last couple seconds to see.
Yep.
I'll be honest. I want to make sure. I want to see where it goes, and then we'll talk about. It looks like we got some.
A little bit about how real estate works is I get in my car, drive, 20, 30 minutes to show you this house. I don't make anything. I don't make anything until you close on the property.
I'm not going to listen anymore of that.
So
don't go down that road.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
So
No. That's how the sausage gets made. She just walked.
Yeah.
She just walked the buyer into the sausage factory. Not good.
Yeah. So, and clearly, to my fault, I need to work on a way to, I can get all this crap off the screen here. I need to work on that script, and Dale's got a great script for that. If somebody says they've got a real estate agent, perfect. That's fine. A family member, a friend member, a family member, a friend, that's fine. And you can ask a couple of questions there, perfect. Is that so, out of curiosity, is that agent a full-time agent? Is a good place to start, especially if that friends and family, like, I don't know about you, Dale, but everybody in my market who's got a pulse has a real estate license anymore.
Yeah, dude.
So,
every third person has a real estate license.
Right. And another way you could potentially go. So is it multiple people who are friends and family that are actually real estate agents? Yeah. My brothers are this, and my sister and my dog and my aunt, my uncle. And all right, well, I'm going to ask you just a couple of quick questions that I understand. So we've got some programs that can save you somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000 when purchasing a home. If you were to work with us, is that something you're even interested in hearing about? I want to give some kind of bait out there. And then the other thing that we can go down as far as I'm concerned is when we got friends and family is So I've actually, I would tell a third party story. So, it's interesting. I had a guy come to me the other day and decided to work with us. And the reason he did was he knew like 15 real estate agents and he didn't want to piss any of them off. So
Right.
out of curiosity, is that going to be an issue if you pick one person? Is that going to cause problems with somebody else? So, again, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I would just love the opportunity, if there is one, to potentially apply for the job, something along those lines.
Yep, absolutely. It's always a tough one. The other thing that I would say is that this agent or ISA just needs a better process. I could kind of hear she was either caught off guard and or she hasn't practiced her process around I have an agent. And I was just teaching this in the YLOPO Facebook group earlier today, is we teach a very simple 4-step process when you're first getting started with this. Of course, there's iterations. Of course, you can do variations on it. What's that?
You could tweak it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tweak it. But if you learn the first 4 steps, and this is how it goes. So, Brian, I want you to say what the guy said when he first revealed that he had somebody.
I've got friends and family who are real estate agents. I've got some people I'm already planning on working with. I don't remember exactly what he said, but yeah, something like that.
Oh, you have an agent?
Yeah, I've got a guy who I'm planning on working with.
Okay, got it. Are you committed to him?
I think so. I've known him for 10 years now. And so I think so.
Okay. Have you signed with him yet?
No, I haven't signed any paperwork. Like I mentioned earlier in the call, we just kind of started.
Okay, excellent. Got it. Well, Brian, what specifically would be the benefit of working with this guy? I know you've known him for 10 years. Any specific benefits to using him as your agent over any other agent in our market?
It's just a current relationship. I mean, I trust him.
Got it. Okay. So I just did the 4 steps, which John chatted in, right? I paraphrased, oh, you have an agent? I asked, are you committed to that agent? Have you signed with that agent? What's the benefit of working with that agent? So for my people listening, if that ISA or agent had that down pat and the guy smacked her in the face with agent, she could have rolled right into doing that, getting through that process. I heard her actually say the word committed, but she did it in a statement rather than a question. It sounded like, oh, so you're committed to working with those people. And she talked over herself rather than asking, are you committed to them? Are you committed to him? And taking it process by process. Have you signed with them? What would be the benefit of working with them specifically? And honestly, I think she would have had a good 50-50 shot of a chance with this guy if she followed a good process.
I agree. And, again, for us, one of the things that I always ask, I want to work with the listing agent. Okay.
That's Fred. No, Fred Gomberg was on the training just before this and he was beating me up. We were doing listing agent and Fred does really good at playing a difficult character, Fred.
Okay, good. He's my favorite role play partner who I want to kill when I'm done, huh?
You need more Fred. Listen, we have to pay Fred by the hour to come in and be the hammer on the anvil in terms of role play.
That's perfect. I know a guy like that too. Every time we did role play, we used to do it every day, and we're like, oh God, Colin's going to be the buyer today. It's not going to be fun. So, but you learn stuff from that because hey, not every buyer is a laydown, right? So I appreciate that. So want to answer a couple of questions that are in the thing. Is it safe to assume Zillow buyers are savvy? Absolutely not. Here's the only thing that you should assume, that you're a really good agent and you're going to do a really good job. Everything else is up for grabs as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. The truth of the matter is some Zillow buyers may know more than you do, but some Zillow buyers might not know a thing. So assumptions is a good way to get yourself in trouble as far as I'm concerned. So that's my thought on it.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I wouldn't make too many assumptions. I think you need to be present in every single conversation you have and determine who you're talking to, what their knowledge level is, and what their perspective is. That's what you're looking for. Anytime that somebody approaches, and just remember this, your sole purpose is to determine, is this person a ready, willing, and able buyer or seller? And set an appointment with them if you can, or create a nurture if you can't. That's what your purpose is. So know that, be present with every single person, take them at face value for who they are and how they present.
And I want to read a comment that Leslie put in the chat, and she said this was just a bad day for this agent / ISA. And let me say that's 100% true. And one of the things that I want everyone to take away from that is this person, honestly, I would love to have 40 more of this person, like 100 more of this person. They're very successful. They'll close 50 to 60 transactions this year. Great agent, great attitude, but we all have bad days. So a couple of things: if you know that you're going to be lead generating, make sure you're putting yourself in the right mood. And I know that sounds a little bit silly, but we do a thing called lead day. This agent knew that this day they were going to be receiving incoming Zillow calls. They were 100% sure of that. And, because of that, they maybe should have prepped a little bit better. And so I'll say that to everybody. I talk about this a lot, and I don't really feel like a lot of people take me seriously. But to me, most agents do the equivalent of this. Those of you who most people understand football, at least on the level I'm going to talk about it, it's 30 seconds before the coin flip, and you're running out on the field, and you don't have your pads on, you don't have your helmet on, and you're like, I'm here and I'm ready. And I feel like that's how most real estate agents start their lead generation or phone calls, is they run out and they don't have their helmet on, they don't have their pads on. They're like, but I'm ready. No, you're not. Take 5 minutes and get ready. It's all it takes. You've done it 100 times, 1,000 times, 10,000 times, whoever you are. Do that. Get yourself in that mindset. Be ready for that, because here's the thing. Not everybody follows the script. Not everybody, so even if you know the things, and again, this is a great agent who knows a lot of stuff, they can have a bad day. Don't have a bad day, because that bad day might cost you $5, $10, $15, $20,000. And I know that seems kind of crazy, but it really was. We're all going to have stuff that we can't overcome. Set yourself up for success.
Yeah, absolutely. Excellent. All right. So we're over time. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for Cash Call. We'll be back again next week with more amazing information.